I have learned how to do Olympic-style weightlifting, how to do the other techniques of core. I have learned triple extension, triple flexion. I've learned all these stuff for pitching, working out, and hitting. But 2 weeks ago, I had those 2 classes with him. So I had a 5 p.m. class of hitting.
5 p.m. Yeah.
And then I go straight at 6:15 working out. And then I go to my actual baseball team practice. It's at 7 o'clock. I was a little late, but I got on track on there. I was catching. I was running. I did pretty good. And that was just a really...
It was an intense day for you?
It was.
Well, it's 5 to 9, so you did what, 4 hours of?
Yeah.
4 hours
4
of practice?
4 hours of practice. Lorenzo's baseball training.
Talking Again podcast.
Now tuned in to the tap in. We talking again. Yeah. Welcome to the podcast. Vibe a little bit, laugh a little bit. Yeah. Hosted by Fidel. Tell it like it is, only tell it real. Live every Tuesday, you know the deal. We talking again. You now tuned in to the tap in. You now tuned in to the tap in. You now tuned in to the tap in. We talking again.
What's up, everybody? This is Fidel Talking Again podcast. We're here, another edition of the show. TAP, the tap. How you doing? Welcome back.
Hi.
Back by popular demand.
Thank you.
Right? Vinny Mack, a.k.a. Vinny, a.k.a. Vincent, a.k.a. my son, a.k.a. the guy that's going to take over my show.
That's probably true.
You're going to take over my show when I'm done and I don't want to do it anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're going to be the next host of Talking Again podcast?
Yup.
You're going to be sitting on my throne.
I'll be sitting on the host side this time.
Oh, one day we'll have an episode like that where you'll interview me. How's that? You want to do that?
I don't know.
Oh, try it.
Okay.
Wait, would you ever want to interview anybody, like a friend or a cousin?
Oh, I don't know.
And then I'll just sit back there behind the camera and just produce the show while you're interviewing somebody? That's an idea. That's something to do. I mean, we don't have to call it Talking Again podcast. We can call it whatever you want to call it, whatever show you want to call it. You can even change the background a little bit. But my calendar stays.
Oh, it'll be fine staying.
This guy. All right. So how we doing?
Good.
Everything's good?
Yeah.
All right.
School still sucks, you know?
What do you mean it sucks?
It's boring.
No, it's not boring. You make it boring.
Because it is already.
No. But you are doing it from school still. I mean, from home.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that? You don't want to go back to school or what?
No, I don't feel like I really need to. My grades have still been the same.
Yeah.
I'm still doing good. I struggle a little, but
how do
I
you
get
struggle?
back on.
How? Where are you getting the struggle from?
When I go to Diego's classes and we have to do it on the road.
Sometimes when you got it, yeah.
And the Wi-Fi won't work, so I have to end the class. Then I don't remember what they're from, or I have to double tap, go to the slide, go back to Zoom to see what she's doing, then go back and forth. And it's just...
Yeah. So if it wasn't for that, but if you're just at home, just doing your schoolwork at home, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that this is like the new normal where some kids may still opt in as to go into school, and then some kids will just homeschool? And I'm not saying I don't think schools are gonna offer that. I just think parents are gonna elect to do a homeschooling, because there's gonna be a lot. I think there's gonna be a lot of programs out there online that you probably have to pay for, like a private school, to where there's teachers that are online and you got to do your work online, kind of like what you're doing now already, though.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna send us back because, well, they're already working on new technologies. Our teacher told us they're already working on new technologies for when we go back.
Yeah.
So the teachers have like a whiteboard where they use their finger to write.
Oh, like a touch screen?
A whiteboard kind of. And then you can see the Zoom from that whiteboard. It's just crazy. And then each
But why would you need to be zooming if you're in class? You said that you can see through Zoom. Why would you need to Zoom? Are you still at school?
no,
at
the
home?
teachers can see their Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like they can like do they can see there while they're also
So they would be
working.
teaching you guys from home?
Them?
The teachers?
No.
Oh.
No.
I just don't understand why they would be in Zoom again. Like, why would you be Zooming while you're in class?
No, that's for right now.
Oh, okay. Right now, that's what they're
Not
doing.
right now, that's
oh,
what
okay,
they're
gotcha,
doing.
gotcha. Okay. But going forward,
Yeah. And then each teacher got a big TV.
yeah. And that's like the touchscreen, or we'll call it a
No.
monitor.
No. That's just the touchscreen stuff. They also get a massive TV just up on the wall or something.
We'll call it a monitor.
But that's not the touch thing. Oh, well,
Well, it's a monitor, right? Because it's going to be
Yeah.
something that you guys are going to be monitoring
It's a
whatever she
monitor.
has on her tablet or
Yeah.
her tab or computer, right?
Yeah.
So we'll call it a monitor. But so they're going to have a big monitor type of thing. Well,
They're gonna have a big TV.
it's going to happen. Yeah.
They're gonna have a big TV and then a whiteboard.
Yeah. What I was saying though is that let's say you don't go back to your original school. We won't say the name, but we go back to your original school because let's just say now there's opportunity where the state is going to recognize the curriculum. I think I said it right. Curriculum of for your academics, right? To where you can go online and do your studies online and get the same credits that are required from the state. So what I'm trying to say is I think companies are gonna offer at home or online schooling for people that would like to do it. It would be called homeschooling because even before the pandemic, there were still kids like some of your friends that you know were homeschooled.
I have one friend. His mom took him out of our school, and now she's homeschooling him.
Right. Yeah. So going back, I think they were gonna offer something like that where it's gonna be easier for parents to have their kids homeschooled. Would you rather let's just say if that was to happen, would you rather do that? Stay at home and do your school online like that, or go back to school where you can hang out with your buddies at lunch and recess and play ball, but still go back to a classroom and do your work there? And
so basically what we usually do.
Yeah, going back to normal, right?
Yeah, I would definitely go back.
Go back to normal. So no more staying at home. You want to go back.
Because you can actually play with your friends. You don't have to wear masks. Stay 6 feet apart.
You don't like staying 6 feet apart from your friends?
Huh?
You don't like staying 6 feet apart from your friends?
No, and I don't really anyways.
Yeah.
I don't really listen to the
Oh,
rules.
you're one of those? Like, I'm not wearing a mask? You still wear a mask when you go out? Yeah.
Well, I have a gator mask.
The gator sleeves or whatever?
It's a sleeve, so you just put it up and down.
You prefer those than the mask?
Yeah.
Okay. So, have you been able to still bond with some of your buddies from school, even that you guys aren't actually technically in school?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You got Zooms. Yesterday, I went to my friend's house.
Right.
You got Zoom. They still invite kids to parties.
Right. Well, yeah. Now that it's starting to lift, a lot of things are starting to lift now. We could eat at restaurants now.
Yeah. You can go to Dodgers games.
So, what kind of things are you guys doing on Zoom now that you weren't doing before?
What we're doing now?
Yeah, you're with your buddies.
Usually during class, you would usually text your friends.
During class, you're texting your friends?
Yeah.
Well, you're supposed to be in class. Why are you texting your friends while you're in class?
Because I'm already ahead.
This guy.
So when I text my friends, hey, you want to call after break? Because me and my friend were like Xbox friends.
Yeah.
So we look at locker codes for this game. And then once we see a new locker code, then we text each other and then we call each other about it. If not, we just talk about what we did in class or basically about how other people like text them or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's mostly it.
So before the pandemic, you didn't really have like a game console, and then we knew you were gonna be at home, so we're like, all right, we'll get him a game console, and thankfully, one of your uncles, shout out,
Eddie.
hooked you up with a console, right?
Yeah,
And
he had an extra one.
Yeah.
And now I would have got a PS3 that didn't work.
Yeah, there you go. But so now you have the Xbox, and do you consider yourself a gamer or just a kid that plays games?
I wouldn't say a gamer. I'm not really on there 24/7. But I would say I am definitely addicted to YouTube and Netflix.
YouTube and Netflix you're addicted to? Now that with the
Yes.
pandemic, you watch way more YouTube and Netflix now?
Yes. I can't. I play I download games, but then I have to delete them because I don't play them. I just start watching stuff.
What are you doing to balance that out?
What do you mean?
To balance your activity on the tablet, games, with sports, with school,
Oh,
family time.
usually Saturdays and Sundays mostly family time. During the week, I play games during like my longer breaks, usually lunch or after school, and then I would have my practice or a game, and then after that I would just work out here in the garage or Tap Studios.
Tap studio / garage
Yes.
/ workout, Vinny's workout room.
Yeah.
There you go. Yes, so you have been doing some extra training in the off season. You started, baseball. We weren't able to play. They canceled the season.
Mm-hmm.
Not even midway through. It was like only 1 or 2 games that we were able to play.
Yeah, we're champions.
Undefeated, but I don't know about champions, but we're undefeated. But that team could have been like a special team, huh?
Yes.
We weren't like the most talented, but we were like grinders, right?
We
like
were smart. We were
smart. Yeah, yeah.
smart.
We in between the years we knew what we were doing. So I always wonder what that team could have done. Like what we could, because the competition was good all around, but we were just
Dominating.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
We got to
because
walk off in our first game.
Okay, walk off. So we were actually down.
A kid who finally learned to not be scared of the ball hit the walk off.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't that he finally learned. I think he just got that encouragement, finally to just hit that ball, get the fear out of it, and unfortunately, like that was the last game, right? That was the last game, or
that was the first game.
The first game. That was the first game. We played one more game, and then
closed it.
And you closed it, and then after that, the county, state, whatever, closed down Little League, and this unfortunate kid wasn't able to play baseball, and maybe he's in a slump now. We don't have we went to a new park, so now we don't know what he's up to, but hopefully he's still out there hitting those balls, man. But so what were you doing in the off season during all this pandemic?
I was going to a trainer.
Mm-hmm.
His Instagram, if you want to check him up, Lorenzo's baseball training. What he does is he just got out of college. He got his major degree in
I think he got his master's.
Master's in
I think it's kinesiology.
Yeah, kinesiology. He mostly just works on pitching, but he really helps you with your mechanics, the speed, the way to get a nice good speed. And for me, I've been doing workout classes and hitting Monday, and those 2 on Monday, and then Wednesday, and then Sunday last week they were both pitching.
Yeah.
But
that Gatorade's getting to you, huh?
No, it was a salad.
The salad. So what have you learned? What have you gained from it? Obviously, you're eating salads now, so you're changing your diet.
Yeah.
What between your ears? What have you learned? What is it that you've gained? What kind of knowledge?
I have learned how to do Olympic style weightlifting, how to do the other techniques of core. I have learned like triple extension, triple flexion. I've learned all these stuff for pitching, working out, and hitting. I have mostly learned. I have only learned like those stuff about hitting, working out, and pitching. But like 2 weeks ago, I had those 2 classes with him. So I had a 5 p.m. class of hitting,
5 p.m. Yeah.
and then I go straight at 6:15 working out, and then I go to my actual baseball team practice. It's at 7:00. So I was a little late, but I got on track on there. I was catching, I was running, I did pretty good. And that was just really, I actually liked having 3 practices.
It was an intense day for you.
It was,
Well, it's 5 to 9, so you did what? 4 hours of.
yeah,
4 hours
4
of practice.
hours of practice.
It's like the major leagues.
Yeah.
So that's all physical stuff that you learned. What about in your mind, in your brain,
Mentally?
What have you learned mentally? Like, have you picked up on anything? You know,
I picked up on how to throw a curveball, change up.
physically.
Physically.
See, what I'm trying to get to is the hard work. You know, you got to put in that work. And even though you're not captivating it now, but you are learning that in order for you to be better, you got to put in the work.
Yeah.
You got to put in the work. You know, it's gonna translate to eventually where you're gonna know. So when someone asks you that question again, you're gonna go, okay, so that's what it is. I've been learning how to persevere, right? How to get after it. In other words, right? How to work hard to get to where you need to get to. It's not just about I'm naturally talented and that's it.
Yeah.
Right? You know,
you
gotta
need to still work.
You need to put in that work.
better.
You need to put the time in there.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that you, I think, have picked up and learned.
Because people already thought I was good, but I was only like throwing 38 miles per hour at like 9 years old. And now I'm 10 years old, and my PR personal record is 56, but I'm usually throwing 50s, 52s with only about, let's see, we started in like Thanksgiving, so.
Oh yeah, Thanksgiving. So
So
maybe 6 months.
6 months maybe, and I've already worked up from 38 to all the way to 50s.
Yeah,
in my speed.
That's not bad. But you did put out a goal. You said that you wanted to be pitching
50 before I turn 11.
No, 60. You said you're already pitching 50.
Oh yeah, that was my other record.
Yeah,
My new record is hit 60 before I'm 11.
60 before you're 11. So what is it gonna take for you to do that, to get to 60?
It's gonna take me to be working out more here. Eating good, like not eating a lot of junk food that much. Like doing a lot of stuff that he tells me not to do. So I work on it so I can do it. So like I need to stop turning my body, like my arm, because my arm goes in L position before I even land.
So your mechanics.
Yeah, I just need to work on my mechanics, and I can get up to 60.
Yeah. It's just your core eating right is a plus, and then definitely 100% is your mechanics. So that's good. So how do you feel this baseball season's back, Little League is up, it's up and running. You're on the Pirates this year, on the major division with the 11 and 12-year-olds.
I'm only 10.
And you and a handful of other kids are 10-year-olds that are playing up. How do you feel the season's going for you? You feel good? You feel comfortable, confident? You ready to get after it?
I feel good. I feel confident. These last 3 games, I've been doing very good. I've only struck out once. I've been doing very good with my pitching and catching. I've been calling out the ball, like the plays when I'm catcher. I've been throwing my other type of pitches that I've learned. I've been doing my mechanics that I've learned from training. And I feel like this season will be a very good season for me.
There you go. Yeah.
And I feel even better now because I'm going to be able to play more games because I'm going to be able to be going into a player pool, which basically is if a team doesn't have enough players, then you go in there and substitute in for the player who's not in there. And I'm probably he's running it, so I am probably going to be the first one there. And
well, we don't know if you're the first one, but
maybe
you'll be in the list of pool players for sure.
But what's funny is that I can go play for the little league, the minors, and my cousin's on the minors, so that would be pretty cool. And I just feel very confident about this season.
There you go. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad baseball's back. I'm glad that you're staying on top of your training. You know, I was kind of teasing earlier today as far as the next guest for the podcast, and I did tease it with a little video, and I think we'll end the show like this. So thanks for coming on again, Vinny Mack. I'm sure you'll be back again soon.
Or as my friends call me, Blue.
Oh, Blue. That's your new nickname. That's right. Blue at the baseball. Because you wear a blue gator sleeve. Is that right?
I wear a blue gator sleeve. I mostly wear a lot of blue stuff to practice.
Dodger fan, right?
Yeah.
So, all right. Oh, you know what? Today is May the 4th. So why don't you show your drawing that you did really quick before we close out the show.
Okay. I might have to stand up for this one.
That's all right. Mike.
I drew this Ewok right here. I did it from like a tutorial on YouTube. And then I did another one. This is like a little bird from Star Wars.
Yeah.
I did these to share with my Nino, but since I was going to be on the podcast today, thank you fans. I wanted to show my pictures because I just wanted to make them for my Nino because he's a very big Star Wars fan. But now that I was going to be on the podcast, I wanted to be... Oh, yes.
Go ahead. You wanted to be what?
I wanted to show all of my stuff that I made. If I would say my favorite one, it's definitely the Ewok. If you want to make some of these cool drawings, the YouTube channel, it's called Art for Kids Hub.
Art for Kids Hub.
Yeah, I've done a lot of drawings from there.
So that's where they do it. It's still freehand because you're freehanding. Yes. You're not tracing anything.
No, but
so you get to watch a little tutorial.
Yeah, and it's very fun. The guy really helps with his drawings because he tells you to pause the video if they're going too fast. And then when they color and they do they fast forward stuff, and then they'll tell you to pause the video so you can get the right similar colors for your art. And then I just done a lot of these pictures, and I would say those tutorials are very good because when I usually draw, I don't really draw. I don't get this in my mind. But I've drawn a Lambo, Godzilla. I should draw Kong. I've drawn a Number Dad's 1 Cup for Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope my mom's not watching this because I want to draw her a Baby Yoda with holding a heart for Mother's Day. And also for Valentine's Day.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm going to also, for Christmas, I'm going to draw this little Baby Yoda with a Christmas hat on it and wearing a Santa suit.
Nice. There you go. It's a cool little thing. It's a cool little thing for you guys to do out there. If you're not doing it already, have your kids try it out. Give that website again one more time, or our YouTube channel.
Art for Kids Hub.
Art for Kids Hub. All right, you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. Really quick, want to clarify something. This weekend, I asked my son a very important question, a very important baseball question, and it was one of the ones that I teased on my story.
And it confused me.
And he did get confused, but we'll do it one more time. and you get to vindict. Is it vindict? Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Ready? The question: how many innings? No, I'm sorry. How many outs in one inning?
6.
6, not 3.
No, not
6.
3. Because if you multiply, if you add the 3 on for one team and 3 for the other team,
Yeah, the
it's
top of
6.
the inning and the bottom of the inning.
Mm-hmm.
3 and 3, that's 6.
Yep.
There you go. All right, you guys. Thanks again for tuning in. We just tapped into it with my boy Vinny Mack. Sauce.
Hosted by Fidel.
Friday.
Tell it like it is, only tell it real. Live every Tuesday, you know the deal. We talking again, we talking again. You now tuned in to the tap in. You now tuned in to the tap in. You now tuned in to the tap in. We talking again, we talking again. Come on. We're live.